That's why I can speak with impunity about the Illuminati, because I know who you would have to be in order for what I'm saying to bother you.
My thing is that I've been asking questions about my money. And when I began asking questions about my money,
Wendy Williams was a force to be reckoned with during her prime, but lately, she's been away from the spotlight. Fans were expecting Wendy to show up, but she's been absent without leave, and everyone's getting a bad feeling. Rumors are going around that Wendy Williams might be in some serious trouble. Some folks think she might have been kidnapped. And, to fan surprise, Katt Williams has been hinting at this sinister side of the industry for a while now. To make it worse, Wendy's team is painting her as crazy and has taken control of her assets. Fans have seen this kind of situation go down one too many times now, so they trust their hunch. Just what happened? What did Katt Williams say? Is there truth to Katt's story? Was Wendy Williams actually kidnapped? Welcome back to Celebrity Circle, where we will talk about how Katt Williams warned about Wendy Williams being kidnapped. But before we give you guys the tea, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos.
One world people exist because it's a very powerful concept.
Now Wendy Williams was a star back in her time as the TV show host who had the tea on everyone in the industry. However, lately, Wendy has stepped back from entertaining her fans. Wendy's health issues are no secret. She has been recently diagnosed with dementia and aphasia. However, prior to that, Wendy was doing a pretty good job, but word on the street is that during her time as a show host, a lot of people wanted her out, one of them being Diddy.
She wanted to put up a picture of him getting his pants pulled down.
Wendy was someone who always spoke her mind, fearing no one, and when Diddy found out that Wendy might have major dirt on him, he decided to show her the way out. Diddy was so determined that he called some radio shows and asked them to blacklist Wendy. Gene Deal, Diddy's ex-bodyguard, even confirmed this.
Wendy Williams said she had him in a compromising position and like it was gay porn or something like that.
However, people like Diddy don't scare Wendy. Even after being blacklisted by Diddy, Wendy continued on her path and went on to spill the tea on big-name celebrities. Back in the day, she gave fans insider information on the relationship between Beyoncé and Jay-Z.
I bet you there's such separation that she sleeps down the street at one hotel, he sleeps up the street at one hotel. He's probably jealous because her dressing room door is closer to the stage than his.
Someone in her position might think twice about going after someone like Jay-Z. But not Wendy. She exposed him without any fear of the consequences, and it almost seems like she got a kick out of it.
Jay-Z is a good guy, you know, in terms of the music, but he's not as good as Beyoncé in terms of what the world at large thinks.
Believe it or not, she also went after Barack Obama. Spilling the tea about the former president of the United States takes a lot of guts, and Wendy was more than up to the task.
People are saying that, that Obama was actually flirting with this prime minister. Well, here's the other picture. Look.
Safe to say, Wendy made a lot of enemies in the business. And so, like Diddy, there must have been a long line of folks who wanted her off the board. And it seems like that's exactly what happened. Mind you, Katt Williams has spent years collecting dirt on folks in the industry, and he has admitted to receiving threats for spilling the tea to the public a number of times now.
Because the people want to know, well, why would he get blackballed?
Yeah,
oh, because,
I was gonna ask you that.
because in 30 years, I've done nothing but collect information, knowledge.
Bearing that in mind, chances are that something like that happened to Wendy as well. Only in this situation, the culprits won. In case you have been living under a rock, Wendy Williams released a new documentary that focuses on her health issues.
No. Lymphedema.
No, that's not what it's called. Look,
Oh, wow.
I should be in a wheelchair, but I refuse.
And get this, Wendy also struggled with money problems despite her immense success. However, Wendy might not be the one to blame for this one. You see, Wendy's bank Wells Fargo used Wendy's disease as an opportunity. The bank froze Wendy's accounts as well as her assets, claiming that she was incapacitated. This happened back in January 2022 when the famous The Wendy Williams Show was taken off air. The bank even went ahead and filed a petition with the court claiming, "It is our hope that the guardianship part of the court will imminently appoint a temporary guardian or evaluator to review the situation and ensure that Williams' affairs are being properly handled." Mind you, Wendy's diagnosis had not been made public back then, but the bank seemed in a hurry to freeze her accounts. The situation definitely looked suspicious to fans, and not long after, Wendy posted a video of herself asking her bank for money.
And Wells Fargo has no questions and answers with regarding my money. This is not fair.
She also accused her former financial advisor, Lori Schiller, of stealing from her and not acting in her best interests. The same goes for her former manager, Bernie Young, who Wendy accused of trying to file a burden check case behind her back.
And when I began asking questions about my money, suddenly Lori Schiller has got no response regarding my money. I want my money. This is not fair.
Wendy also said, and this guy named Bernie Young, I know for a fact that Bernie Young used my American Express card to hire an attorney to file a petition against me. That was done with my American Express card. Bernie Young, you're no good, and this is not fair at all. Now, if you watch the video closely, that doesn't sound like a crazy person. In fact, Wendy makes perfect sense. However, her team is painting a different story. To make it worse, the decision to portray Wendy's troubles in the Tell-All documentary seems like a strategic move. It seems like someone high up badly wants the public to believe that Wendy is not in her senses. While speaking to Elizabeth Vargas Reports, Wendy's publicist, Sean Zanotti, said, there were many good moments. A lot of good moments that happened during that time. And they decided to show none of the good moments, but focus in on all of the negative moments, those horrific scenes. Zanotti also spoke of that one scene where Wendy ordered a beverage before a pitch meeting. She said she was afraid of her manager, her management at the time, and so she was belligerent and demanded that I come to pick her up to get away. So I did just that. Now, what exactly was Wendy afraid of? Why would she fear her own managers? You have to admit that something is definitely fishy here. To be fair, if you know your pop culture history, you'll know that there have been too many instances of the Hollywood elite trying to control artists. Take Britney Spears for one. Even Katt Williams has spoken up about this hidden society.
Talk about these big Illuminati-like entities at this period of time is just because of time. Like, they aged out. Like, you can't get in news.
That said, fans aren't giving up on Wendy just yet. A fan commented, there needs to be an investigation on the people who are handling her business. There needs to be a second opinion on her sickness that they say she has and what types of medication that they're giving her. And that's it for today. What do you think about the entire situation? Is Wendy actually kidnapped? Will officials look into the matter? Let us know what you think in the comment section below, and make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos. We'll see you guys in our next video with more updates from the celebrity world.